Hey, you guys, welcome to the first edition of the Krew. The Krew is basically just about hot topics and things that we want to discuss. Me and my partner here. I'm Markel Tukaki.
And I am Mr. Love Brown.
Okay, and basically, like I said, it's just going to be a lot of hot topics and discussions that we kind of disagree on but agree. And we're just going to be talking to you guys about how I feel. And again, like I said, welcome to the Krew. So, to start off today, we're going to be talking about That's My Show and hot movies. So hopefully you guys been watching a lot of great movies and a lot of great shows that are out right now. I know, for instance, one of my shows that I'm really interested in, of course, is Once Upon a Time. I don't know how many people watch it. Do you watch it?
I don't watch that show. To me, I won't give my personal. Well, I guess I give my personal. I don't like it because it's so it's whitish to me.
Okay, well, Once Upon a Time, for people who don't know, it's basically just about, I don't want to say kiddie stuff, but it's about all our childhood nursery rhymes and Disney movies that we grew up on, and basically they've made them into a hit series of like not Beyonce, Lord, but Beauty and the Beast, Rapunzel, Cinderella, Mulan, and pretty much everybody who's somebody is in the series. But they make them all make sense, like why the Queen became evil or how Prince Charming met Snow White. It's just a really good thing. And also the new one on Logos, for people who know what that channel is for the LGBT community, is DTLA, Downtown Los Angeles.
Oh my God, I love that show.
I know, and it's with Noah from Noah's Ark.
Yes, it is.
Oh, Noah, Lord Jesus. But we watched it. Did you like it?
Yeah, I actually did like it. I think it should have been longer, but I actually did like it, and I really did enjoy it.
So, Logos, you hear that? Make it longer. But it's a really great show, you guys. It's about interracial dating, about couples that's going through a lot of problems and things like that. So I really like it. So what are some of your favorite shows right now?
Well, I guess I am like a really big talk show fanatic. So, I really don't have like big like television shows. Besides, I'm a big like talk show fanatic. Like I stay up on my like current events and things like that, what's going on and stuff like that. That's just me. But my big show that I love to watch is Wendy Williams. I love me some Wendy Williams. I love her. I love her.
I think Wendy's okay.
Not a day to go past that I've not watched it. Wendy Williams.
So what's some of the new stuff that's going on with Wendy in her show?
What's going on with Wendy and her show?
Well, the celebrities, that is.
Let's see. Oh my gosh. Well, let's see. You catch me at a very bad moment. This sound like the weekend. So I watched I actually missed Friday's show. I did miss Friday's show.
So what's going on with Whitney Houston's daughter?
Whitney Houston's daughter?
Yeah, what's that all about?
Oh my God,
Which I totally agree with the fact they have a show now, but hey.
They do have a new show out. What network? Do you know what network is on?
I don't know. I don't watch it.
Our producer, do you know what network Whitney Houston show on? Okay.
It's a non-factor.
But I did see it. Some things I disagree on. I think she may end up leaning towards some of the stuff that her mother was doing, things like drinking and stuff like that. So like she couldn't get first she couldn't stay away from the bottle and things like that, and she can't seem to stay away from this boy. Like they have to be around each other like 24/7.
And isn't that like her brother or something?
God brother, I believe.
That Whitney Houston was taking care of.
It's her boyfriend.
That's her.
And when I say they can't They can't pull away from each other at all. I mean, they can't at all.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I look forward to watching a lot more of that show and getting a lot more, stuff to share with you all. So I hope you all watch that. And I also make sure I let you all know what channel it's on, because right now I really don't know what channel.
Because it's a non-factor. Okay, so other things that are hot right now, as in movies. We just picked up a couple of movies, actually. We have Sinister. Oh, Sinister. That's the new horror movie that is out right now. So I don't know if you guys have seen it. But we will be watching it, and we're going to tell you about it. I heard it's really, really scary. Do you like horror movies?
I do like horror movies, but the only thing I don't like to watch them by myself. It's not that I'm scared. Yeah, I'm not scared to watch them by myself. The thing is, it's just not. It's fun and excitement when you're watching it by yourself. I'd rather watch it with somebody.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to watch it together anyway, because I'm scared of horror movies too, so that's what best friends are for. Also, we have Alex Cross, new movie. This is with Tyler Perry. He's looking different. It's a different role for him.
I definitely look forward to seeing him in something besides Medea in a dress or something like that. Yeah. And it seems like it's like an action movie, so it's going to be kind of interesting. But
honestly, I don't know how I feel about Tyler Perry in his action role. Normally when he plays a male figure, it kind of... No! I know you did! The shade. No, but it's just different to me. Seriously, it's different. But I can't wait to watch it though. And for new hot songs or CDs that are out, we have Brandy. For all the guys who are a Brandy fan, we have the new Brandy.
I am actually happy that she's finally back. I'm glad. I mean, because she's hasn't been out in like a long time. I'm just saying that, a long time. So I'm happy she's back with new music. I'm so happy and excited to hear what she got in store for us. So yeah,
me too. I like Brandy. She normally has some stuff that reach out to the people. So I can't wait to go ahead on and listen to the CD. Well, that's it for the hots that are hot. Now we're going to get into the actual discussions of the show. We're just going to kind of discuss one topic that was brought to us by one of our viewing friends who always was prepared for the show. Should your weight determine your self-esteem and your identity? Yes, start out with the heavier one. I feel personally that your weight has nothing to do with your identity or who you are as a person. I feel that sometimes we as heavier people tend to lose ourselves in our weight. Like, we'll think, okay, we kind of chubby, so we can't wear this, or we shouldn't be caught doing this. And which,
caught doing things like what exactly?
Like doing
I have a certain dance, maybe, or wearing a certain outfit, things like that.
And this is one thing I don't know about other heavier people.
If you bought it, wear it. They ain't gotta wear it, so what?
I understand that, but this is one thing.
I'm gonna talk about that's my opinion.
One thing is,
freedom of
me
speech.
personally.
That's what it's all about. Freedom of speech.
And freedom of fashion. Remember that. Freedom of fashion. You wear what you want to wear. Nobody has to tell you what to wear. But anyway, it's certain things that me personally as a big guy I wouldn't do. Like if for instance I'm in front of a big crowd, I don't like to have like a plate of food.
If you hungry, go ahead and
no, because the first thing they're gonna be like, look at him, he be.
So I'm gonna say you want some. I'm gonna tell you where I get this from, just like that.
But I mean, as a big guy, I have dealt with self-esteem issues. I mean, everybody deals with them, but I do deal with self-esteem issues, and it's a lot when it comes to dating as well. But we're going to get into that later on. So, but I do not feel that your weight should have anything to do with your identity. If you are a big person, love yourself. If you don't love yourself, fix yourself. That's how I feel. So, what do you feel about that?
Well, I don't think it has anything to do with your identity at all. I mean, because you are who you are. God made you to be a certain way. I mean, everybody's not going to be the same. If everybody was the same, then the world would just be crazy. So no one's going to be alike at all.
True.
But we tend to judge each other. I don't know why, and I do myself. Not gonna lie, because if I see somebody walking on the bus or something, they have some bust up shoes or something, I may judge them, and it's just a part of us. I mean, I can't really go too much in detail because I mean, I do it too.
But do you think that, like, when it comes to like, for instance, your size, you're of a smaller frame.
Mm-hmm.
So do you feel like you have less issues when it comes to, like, your identity, or is like, your self-esteem than a heavier person would?
Say that one more time.
Like, okay, for instance, I don't know if y'all understand me, viewers, so I'm gonna just, okay, since you are small, do you feel like by you being small, you have to deal with less than a person who has more weight?
I do think so. It's just the way that the society is these days. I mean, to be honest, yeah. Say for example, when we're at the club and things like that, when he at the club, he don't care how he does. He's the biggest boy that just probably, the skinny boys don't even dance the way he dance. But he's that bold. But, I'll just keep it real.
This is if
y'all ever in Chicago, the club that we hang out, one of the clubs that we hang out at is Club Escape on 75th and Stony.
Yeah,
he be there and he be tearing the dance floor down.
Boots. And another club I like is Urbano. It was Circuit, but they call it Urbano.
It's
or
Urbano
something
night.
Like that. Yeah, it's something like that.
Actually, right now it's actually closed for some reason.
Oh,
yeah, it's closed. I think they moving it over to something else. Something. I don't know what's going on.
Well, we'll give y'all that tea later.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I do feel like when it comes to certain things, weight and things like that, it is kind of hard for a person, especially big guys, to lose their identity. I do feel like that. And another thing we were going to talk about is the dating game. Cause I just have questions and things like that when it pertains to, like, dating and things like that. So viewers, if you ever want to answer this question for me, you can. And of course, I want your opinion now. Okay. If you are dating someone and you giving your all to date that person, like you're really, really trying to get to know that person, and they're somewhat trying to get to know you, but at the same time, they're looking at you as basically you won't be that person for them because of the fact that everybody who has done them in the past has done them wrong. Should you continue to date that person and try to prove yourself to be worthy of being with that person?
I think so, but only go so far. You can't keep pushing yourself on them. Basically, you can keep pushing yourself just for a little bit, but only push yourself so far. What I mean by that is, say for example, I'm trying to make sure. Okay, say for example, I'm trying to make the best example I can. Tell me your situation, because I think it's the situation that you're talking about. So,
I'm not.
If you don't mind, now,
I'm not going to say no names.
I know we on this camera and everything, but if you would like to share your situation, I wanted to kind of go into your situation, but it'd be better if you tell the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, the situation, I'm not going to say any names or refer to people. I can put it like that. But I've dealt with people in the past as well as present where they feel that, they've been done wrong, or, they feel like there's not a person out there for them, or something of that essence. And I'm always that person who's trying to prove that I'm not them. I'm not like that. I don't want to be like that. But yet, then again, I see you doing certain things. For example, i.e., on Facebook or something like that, where you're basically like blowing me off as if you don't even want to talk to me or something like that. So it's like, how can I continue to keep trying to show you that I'm different if you're steady telling yourself that it would never be like that? Like, how do you continue to show that you're different than everybody else?
Also, we all had our little heartaches, breakups, and things like that. But one thing you're never supposed to do when you break up with somebody, you're never supposed to, and you tend to move on with somebody else. You're never supposed to carry that baggage over to the next person.
I agree.
Never. I can honestly say that I've probably done that sometimes because being hurt, and if it's a really bad breakup, but it's going to cause confusion in your relationship that you have now.
That's so true. And it even goes to dating. Like, it's hard to date if you don't feel like somebody's going to be that criteria.
Sometimes they may look at you because you don't have a thing. They really like you, but they so into these people doing this for them and doing that for them. You're not doing that for them, so they go try to go out and look for the things that person was doing for them. But at the end of the day, you was really good to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Is that?
And I totally agree with that, because that's as far as friends and stuff like that too. Like, it's just crazy that you can be something to somebody, but they not see it. Like, like you can be that person that you're trying to show them, hey, it really is a good it's a good guy out here. It really is. Or it's a good girl out here. Look at me. Here I am. But how many times are you supposed to be in this crowd of people with a big sign up saying, here I am, and it's about 50 more people around you?
Sometimes it goes with the appearance too, just like you said. Just like the other conversation we just talking about, it goes with the appearance. They want you to look a certain way. They want you to have a certain things like that. It's just the way the society is nowadays. Because you cannot say that you don't look for a certain type. Am I right?
Oh, well, yeah.
Because if it was this little ugly, busted up looking boy or man, whatever you want to call him, came to you and was trying to talk to you, and you didn't think that they looked good, but they had all the other criteria, but they were just butt ugly. You go push them to the side. See what I'm saying? Same thing. It's just how society is, and it's just like we want what we want.
Oh, that'll be a good topic one day. Building up your perfect mate. Can you build up a perfect mate?
But everybody,
that would be a good topic.
He's single, so
I am.
He's looking.
3 years. 3 years. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Anytime you all like this will be on our Facebook, Twitter, all at YouTube. Make sure you comment, like everything. So whatever you don't like us doing, whatever you like us doing, just comment on, let us know so that we can, we can work on the show. This is only our first show, so we'll continue more and more to try to improve our show.
Right. Well, that's pretty much about it for our discussion for today, you guys. We always gonna try to leave off with a little advice of the day. That's just going to be something that we try to do just for our viewers, and because sometimes a word can really help, just sometimes. So my advice for today is going to be, love yourself no matter what. And if people can't love you for who you are and what you're trying to do and who you're trying to become, maybe that just isn't the person for you. So that's my advice for today.
And my advice for today is kind of something similar to yours. Mine is because I want to just say that today we had a really wonderful day. We went
We
out
did.
and
We had a lot of
we
fun
ate,
today.
we went shopping and things like
Go to
that.
Mayflower's in Chinatown in Chicago if you ever heard.
Wonderful food, wonderful food. But basically what I'm saying, life is too short. Life is too short to be sitting in a house just wasting time and things. If you have the money, or even if you don't have the money, just go out and explore and see what's out there and things like that. Because actually, I've been to Chicago my whole life, and I've been to Chinatown, but I really never actually sat in one of those Chinatown restaurants before, and it was like a really good experience for me. So it's like life is too short. You're missing out on a whole lot of things that can be happening in your city. So just get out there and, have fun and, enjoy.
All right. Well, you guys, this has been our first edition of the Krew. Like us, comment us, just give us some information on how you felt about it.
Facebook friends. I still have a couple of little slots, more room for new Facebook friends. So
Okay, add me on Twitter. Add me so I know it's real.
On the screen, there will be our Facebook, Twitter, YouTube page, all that.
Right.
Tell your friends, all that, because we ain't going nowhere.
All right. Well, this has been our edition of the Krew. You guys have a great night. Bye.